Yeah. Yo. I know everybody been like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? Where you been at, man? I know I've been bullshitting, yo. I know I've been bullshitting, yo. I know I've been ripping and running. I ain't been dropping no videos. I know Gold Sack niggas been like, yo, what the fuck going on? But we got time for it now. We got time to chop it up and see what's up. What up, what up, what up with y'all though, man? What's up? What's up? I said I know I ain't been going live. I know niggas been wondering what the fuck been up. Um, I've been in my zone. Come in, man. Thumb it up, man. Don't be no hoe. Come in, thumb it up like you got home training. Thumb it up. I know you got home training, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here running through the streets real quick. What up, though? How everybody holding up? Niggas is on quarantine and shit. I already know. They put an ad on your video. For real. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, thumb that hoe up, man. Thumb this hoe up, man. Stop playing. We about to talk. I I seen the I was at my parents' house last week, man, and I was in the kitchen. I was in the kitchen, and I heard advertisement go on TV. The way it sounded, yo, it sounded like some shit out of a movie. It was like to understand and know more about the coronavirus, um, go to coronavirus.org. And then it was like, please stay inside. And the way that shit sounded, nigga, that shit sounded like some shit off of Resident Evil, nigga, like the Rainbow Corporation or some shit, nigga. Like, please stay inside. I'm like, hold up, nigga. The fuck y'all trying to do, nigga? The fuck going on, nigga? Talk some stay inside, nigga. I gotta get out in the city, nigga. I feel bad for those that's quarantined, nigga. I'm out in the city, but it's funny because I'm in the A, nigga, and the streets ain't never looking like this, nigga. I'm on 285. It don't never be looking this little desolate, man. That shit is crazy, son. Straight up. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? What up? Chilling, man. But yeah, like, I'm going to keep it all the way 100, man, because I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, man. But yo, thumb it up, man. I see 15 people in here. I know everybody been like, yo, Ty ain't been on here in a minute, so I know the algorithm's kind of fucked up. But I said, I'm going to get back to doing lives and chopping it up with y'all, man. I'm going to get back to talking that shit. But you know, the thing about this is this. I see tumbleweeds outside. Yeah, for real, man. It's a lot of people not really going outside, man. Niggas want look. This is the time that niggas want to go outside now. Niggas like shit, man. I want to go outside. Niggas feel like little kids. Niggas feel like they on punishment, man. I want to go outside, man. I want to go play, man. I just want to go to the park. Niggas don't even care to go to the club no more, nigga. They just want to go to the park, nigga. They just want to go to the botanical gardens, nigga. They just want to get outside. They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Shit is too funny, man. But nigga, I don't give a fuck. Boy, I be out, nigga. I'm out, nigga. I heard we got the fucking curfew or shit locked down at a certain time. I don't know, but I ain't. I'm like, shit, fuck all that. Speaking of that, I'm about to go and see if my little cake spot open, nigga, because I've been wanting cake for the longest, man. Like, I've been wanting to get some cake. But it's some bullshit. A lot of spots closed, man. That shit been fucking me up. But is it me or do it feel like? And see, I'm only gonna go. I'm not gonna go too deep into it because I want to keep it on just some mild shit just to talk about. But isn't it weird how not saying and this just to preface it, not saying the coronavirus isn't something that's causing people to get sick. Not saying any of that. But what I'm saying is that when we talk about viruses and we talk about bio warfare, there is a very strong element that comes with war. There's a very strong element of that comes with you dealing with other nations and not having harmony or balance, in terms of politics. There's always countries out here working on shit that can take down other people. I mean, that's just what comes with bio warfare, chemical warfare. What I want to speak to is this, though. First of all, why is motherfucking 19 people in here, nigga, and motherfucking 12 thumbs up? Niggas thumb it up. Niggas don't be in a hole. Niggas stop being a hoe, man. Thumb it up, man. Thumb it up. Stop playing, man. Like you got home training, man. And like you got home training. But check this out. Why is it that when we have something like this that goes on that has not necessarily, and I get it because of the time frame that it takes for you to actually see it manifest within yourself. Like, for example, if you was to have coronavirus, right? Let's say if you was to get it, it may take 14 days before it shows up, and then within that time you could have came into a contact with a lot of people. I get it, but for things to go on lockdown as if there was a war, and I know they're trying to contain it, but just certain things for me it just seem weird. Like why is there a curfew? Why is there a curfew as if the coronavirus it gets stronger after 6 p.m. or 9 p.m. Like, nigga, what the fuck is the point of a goddamn? What is the point of a motherfucking curfew for a virus, nigga? That shit's still out there, nigga. What's the point of a curfew? What the fuck is that supposed to do? Why the fuck can I go to the beach, nigga? That's nature, nigga. The coronavirus is not gonna just be sitting in the sand, nigga. What the fuck is up with that shit? What the fuck is up? Right? But more to the point is this. Yeah, they want to separate and control for sure. Now, my point is this though. Not saying that it's not possible, but I definitely heard and seen a few different things that made me definitely look at it from a skewed point of view. Is I feel like there's also celebrities that the same way celebrities get paid to endorse voting, the same way celebrities are paid to say, hey, get out and vote or die, to promote propaganda. It's the same way that a celebrity can be, ushered in to promote this hysteria that they get. Oh, if Tom Hanks got it. Oh, if Idris Elba's got it, then surely, oh man, we got to be. Oh yeah, well they're celebrities. They always travel, so they always around people. So yeah, they get it. It's supposed to be true. Bitch, you know how many motherfucking people fly on planes every day? You know how many motherfuckers travel all day every day and ain't got it? The hysteria that's built up on it is amplified. It's meant to cause a panic. Like, you gotta understand, it's meant to cause a panic. You can't even go out to the woods, right? Yo, had to wipe my feet, bro. What up, though? What up, everybody checking in, man? I know I ain't been on here in a while, so I know I'm gonna get the algorithms back up. But when you think of it, just sit back and ask yourself, if this virus was that serious, right? NBA players on the contract, they can force results. The funny thing about it is this, man. When I think of this coronavirus shit, everybody's been in a panic, and I'm just sitting here living my life the same way, regardless. And I heard, yeah, fuck with your respiratory, blah, blah, blah. But the funny thing about it is, whenever I see certain things that pop up where people have done a lot of research, or they started putting two and two together, they started seeing, similarities, or they started seeing synchronicities from whether it was, episodes of shows that came out that talked about coronavirus. Yeah, it wasn't probably COVID-19, but it was probably just a regular coronavirus. The thing about it is funny that the propaganda that's behind it is so huge. Not to take away from the millions of the thousands of people that have died, in Italy and all over, but it's just weird when you think about the lengths to think that there hasn't been a so-called quote-unquote vaccine or cure for it. But think about how much shit there ain't no motherfucking cure for. Like, just think about it. And the amount of people that died from it so far is, respectfully, it's not in those staggering numbers that would cause a pandemic for real. Now, if motherfucking zombies and shit start breaking out, then yeah, nigga, we can talk about it. But just for y'all to just see how the mind works. I want you guys to just understand how the mind works, because I want you to see how it works. And this is why I used to always talk about the book that William Cooper put out. He put out a book called Behold a Pale Horse. This shit came out in the late 90s or early 80s. And I always talked about this book because they killed this white dude for the shit he put in the book, the truths that he put in the book, for telling what will be going on in the future in terms of how they will be doing this. And you see it over and over and over again, and still motherfuckers still do not take the time to understand that there is a chess game being played on social engineering on every single level, and niggas still don't get it. Niggas still don't get it. You gotta understand the human is so fickle with their mind in terms of their instincts. They react off of feelings and hysteria instead of actually being logical first. And it sat back and it made me think. I was in a group chat with my family, and my brother was at the store, and he sent a picture of like the toilet paper aisle, right? And the food aisle and the vegetables, all that shit is out. But for years, nobody wanted to motherfucking buy no fucking seeds. Nobody wanted to buy no heirloom seeds. Nobody wanted to buy seeds, but you buy all the fruit and vegetables that has a expiration date, but you won't buy no motherfucking seeds. Then I asked my brother, I said, yo, go to the vitamin aisle and take a picture. Let me see what the vitamin aisle look like. He goes to the vitamin aisle. The vitamin aisle looks untouched. So I sat back and I said, nigga, you see how stupid this shit is? Motherfuckers buying all the toilet paper up, nigga, but the motherfucking vitamins are still sitting there. The vitamins are still sitting there. All the things that can help your immune system and give you a natural, holistic boost is still sitting there. But you think toilet paper and hand sanitizer is going to do it, nigga? And, you know, I just sit back and I think about these things all the time, and I'm always looking at it. And one of the things that William Cooper said in the book, Behold a Pale Horse, and you see it play out all the time, he said they have to give you the problem. The same people that give you the problem give you the solution, but they wait for you to want the solution. Hey, please, big government, do anything. Do anything to stop this from happening. Do anything. Please, we'll give up rights. We'll give up everything. We don't care. Just make it stop. And then they say, oh yeah? All right. Well, you know, we're going to have the shit on lockdown then. Okay, cool. We don't care. We just want to get back to living our life in the Matrix. All right, y'all going to be on lockdown until we say so. And then after a while, I'm like, hey, so we ain't been hearing about too many people dying no more. So when are we going to get off the curfew on lockdown? When we say so, motherfucker. Because we got to be sure. And then these little things start. It starts like that. These little things start. And I'm just talking to let you know it's just deeper than what motherfuckers know. But you got to understand that the way the masses are not equipped to be able to understand how to deal with situations like this. You got people who never had guns. Oh, I don't need a gun. Now they want a gun. Nigga, I stay strapped with ARs, nigga, 40s. And you can never have enough guns. And that's just the basis. We're talking about the basis, man, you know, for human life, period. It's funny how you got people out here seeing how the Matrix are slowing a lot of things down, right? You got motherfuckers who's like, hey, I don't have to pay rent for the next couple months. So you see how weird it is now because of something like that now. The housing market is about to feel like a slight decline because people are not going to be having to make no payments. People are going to be sitting back. There's a lot of people who are not working right now. All based off of that. And it starts to just become weird. It's like an episode of The Twilight Zone for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bill Gates invested in Zoom a few months ago. Yep, yeah, man. Yes. This shit is real. If the virus is real, none of the politicians were on TV. They'd be hiding in some bunker or something. Exactly. The news be looking like, yeah, yo, yeah, man, for sure. Don't be thrown by these system of control. Yeah. You know, I usually sit back sometimes because I don't say a lot of shit. People been hitting me up asking me. I don't be sitting back saying nothing because I'm big on watching the game play out. Now, You know, as much as I'm a shroom head and I'm big on mushrooms, I always used to advocate for people being able to see past the veil. Because the reason why I always advocate for psychedelics is for you to have a real perspective of how magical and different the world is from versus what you were taught and what you thought. So when you hear me talk about things on here, please understand that I'm very aware firsthand of how truth is stranger than fiction. Now, the thing about that is that a lot of people do not want to believe that truth is stranger than fiction. Why? Because it destroys their concept of reality. Now, that's the hardest thing to accept is that your own government has a part to play in your demise, and it always has, and they're always in cahoots. Politics is way bigger than what you think it is. War is bigger than what you think it is. Your own government is nothing but companies, simple, simple companies, and factions of families. And it's hard for a lot of people to understand that. And it's hard for a lot of them to understand that, you know, these type of things that go on, your almighty government is not as powerful as you think. One, because they're just as reactionary as you. They're very reactionary because if this is the almighty, you know, powerful government, why are they running around like chickens with their heads cut off, right? Why are they scrambling and running around like chickens with their heads cut off? Oh, that shit look good on a nigga's skin. Hey, man, make a nigga like he got that good tan. Hey, you feel me? But, yeah, man, you know, why is it that they run around like chickens with their head cut off? Because your government is nothing but humans. Human beings control other human beings. You got people who feel that they need government to help them control them. You got people who keep reinforcing why the government feels like, hey, see, the people need us. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Nigga, the motherfucking people wouldn't know shit if y'all didn't sit here and amplify it up on the motherfucking news. People wouldn't know shit. People would not know shit the way it is. You know, if you think about it, people talking about swine flu, niggas wouldn't even going this crazy over swine flu, nigga. Swine flu wasn't even the NH1, whatever, all that shit, nigga. None of this shit was going down the levels that it's going down now. And this ain't even killing people in proportion to the amounts as people think it is. It's not. And then the ones that are dying are the ones who are old and have weak immune systems. Oh, salute, man. Appreciate it. The economy has been falling since December 2018. They have started bailing the banks out since 2019. Yep. They are hot in the economic collapse. Exactly. Now, to speak to that point, with Saturn going into Aquarius, this is the time where old corporations and giants are going to crumble. Capricorn is capitalistic. Capricorn is the structures of old. They are crumbling. That's why when Saturn went into Aquarius, that is the implementing of the crumbling of those old. Out with the old, in with the new. So what does that mean? It means that you got a lot of new things that are going to be popping up. This is why everything that you see happening is because of a certain way of life that is going to be brought forth. When you look at taxi companies, right? Taxi companies are old. What is new? Uber, Lyft, that's new, right? And how isn't it? It's a cab company that doesn't have any cabs of their own. It's the people. You got Uber Eats, motherfuckers that'll bring you food from any restaurant that they go contract with, and you got somebody that'll bring it to you. You got Airbnb, which are bed and breakfast spots, hotels, facilities that house people all around the world. When I just got back from Hawaii, I could have stayed in the Airbnb. I'm going to Brazil. Airbnb, hotels, a house that says here, this is owned by Airbnb. But what is it? People who own it. So we're talking about a crippling or a destabilizing, Aquarius, of old structures, and you're seeing new things being implemented. And you know what's funny is I'm actually about to drop a video today talking a little bit more about certain aspects of how you can utilize no fap with it. But think about all these things are coming up. You know what I mean? So Zabi said, "What's up, top? I'm flatbedding right now. Shout out truck gang, yeah." And that's another thing, man. Salute to everybody who out here trucking, man. You know, it's funny. I gotta leave out in a little bit. I'm going to Miami. That's all I do. I go to Miami. But there's a lot of people not working, but you know, I'm able to get my bread. I'm able to get my bread and always be able to have something, you know, going forward. And that's one of the reasons why I always did it, because it works good with my chart per se. I deal with a chart, you know, and you know, but yeah, man, you know, salute to MB for the super chat. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that I wanted to say also while I got niggas in here is this, man. Utilize this time. Learn to be a thinker. If you always been the type to always go with the flow, and you see how during times like this, you see how humans are really like zombies. So we're in the opening credits of what you will see in The Walking Dead. You're in the opening credits of The Walking Dead. And when I say Walking Dead, I mean the sleeping. The ones who are asleep, the zombies. The ones who just do what they're told. Don't ask no questions, just do as you're told. We're in the opening credits of that, where you see that playing out. You see it happening. You see motherfuckers just doing as they're told. They're watching the news. They're not looking towards alternative, you know, fact checkers or truth tellers or alternative news where they can particularly get more information. You're not seeing that. You're seeing more people just pay attention to the news. Well, I'm going to listen to the news because the news is going to tell me the truth. Nigga, that shit is out. Think about how many alternative news companies have started and utilized the internet. They utilize YouTube. They utilize other video streaming services and sites. We're moving into a new age, and you have to be able to shift with it. You have to be able to shift your mind and consciousness with it. You have to be forthright in thinking. You have to be able to be, I would say, original in so many words. You have to be original in your thought for you to be able to adapt to this new way of society that's going to be going on. Become an innovator. You know, become an innovator. I said this shit the other day. Niggas been on quarantine for about 2 weeks, nigga. How many of y'all picked up a motherfucking book in 2 weeks? It's a lot of people who ain't pick up no book in 2 weeks. Niggas got nothing but time on their hands, and they probably ain't pick up a book. Utilize this time to learn. Utilize this time, man. I got books all over my fucking car, nigga. I got books in the trunk. I got books in my truck. I got books everywhere because I'm always reading. I'm always thinking. You know, you got to be able to utilize this time to turn your ingenuity into something that can help other people as well. Because understand this, man. At a time like this, the giants that become next up are the ones who can provide a platform, provide a service, or provide a breakthrough that can help people at times like this. What is useful right now? Something different. What's useful right now? You take that time to think about it and you figure out what can help somebody right now. What can benefit somebody right now? You know, and you got to realize something. I've been saying this for the longest, is that America for the longest has been a country that has been a consumer-based society. And the mind of a consumer-based society is totally different from the mindset of a producing-based society. If you ever been to a producing-based society, you will see that everything runs different. Everything runs totally different. A producer-based society is very masculine. It's very masculine because that society produces. It comes forth. It actually has a balance of the masculine and feminine, but it's very masculine in terms of being linear, knowing that you cannot put the cart before the horse. Meaning that if we're going to be successful, that means we'll have to put some work in. Whereas a consumer-based society is very parasitic in nature. It's very narcissistic. It's very sociopathic in terms of how it operates. It will eat its own to ensure its own survival. So you have to understand that this is how this shit works for real. you know. And so you either become a part of it, or you become a producer where you're able to, stand on your own 2 feet. And then if you want to move away or whatever, you set up your own little empire. That's how it goes. It's always been like that, you know. So you want to be able to utilize, the type of energy that you can. Amazon, the dark feminine. Yep, yep. You see, you want to be able to be in a position where you can utilize the times like now, you know. But I didn't want to be too long, man. I just wanted to drop a little something, something, man. I'm about to drop a video in a little bit, and if y'all have any topics y'all want me to do videos on, let me know. Cause I've been so busy, man, just focus on other shit. But let me know, man. Leave a comment or something, and then we'll get to it, man. I want to get back to it. I've been busy, so salute to everybody, man.